Hi everybody, Chanel Delau here, Miss Curaçao, and I'm accompanied by
Deshauna Barber, Miss USA. Hello world.
Hi.
We have our phones out right now because we are about to post
Share.
the video to our personal Facebooks.
Share to page.
Boom.
There we go.
Your fans are waiting, girls.
Yes, ma'am. And post.
Signal's not too great here in the Philippines. Anywho, so we just got back from lunch and Chanel had her interview today.
Yes,
We also had previews where
So-
all 86 girls went in and introduced themselves, said a little bit about themselves, and then group 1, 2, and 3 had interview. So maybe you want to tell them how that went?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty nerve-wracking at first, and I was like bobbing to some Bruce Springsteen in my head to make sure I could get in the zone. I love his song called Waiting on a Rainy Day, or no, Waiting on a Sunny Day. And yeah, that kind of got me in the right vibe to go for it. And I think it went really well. I mean, everyone's so nervous and thinking that all the questions are going to be difficult, hard-hitting, but it was really just to get to know who we really are.
That's good.
Explain to me really quick. You mentioned that today there were previews and interviews. What does that really mean? What does that weigh in terms of becoming Miss Universe?
Well, it's not judged. The preview is just supposed to be an icebreaker, quote unquote. So it's when all 86 girls walk into the conference room and there's the panel of judges there and lights and a few other people in there. And you walk in and you say your name, your country, and a sentence about you that kind of expresses your personality.
Exactly.
And I'm getting a nod as if I need to say what mine was because
Yes, please share.
I personally think I was a comedian in the past life, you know. So I always in interview like to tell jokes. So when I walked in, I said, "Hello everyone, my name is Deshauna Barber, the reigning Miss USA. I not only have a master's degree in computer information systems, I'm also a soldier in the United States military, which means I can not only fix the IT software on your computer, I can beat a 250-pound man if he decides to break your computer. Thank you." And then everyone started laughing, and I'm like, yes, home run. And then they said, "Thank you, Miss USA," and then I walked out of the room. And I slightly freaked out because one of the judges is Cynthia Bailey.
Me
One of my
too.
favorite
Oh
models
my
in the whole
God.
world.
We were so
Freaking
distracted
out.
by her. Like, her skin is
Yeah.
flawless. And when I saw
She's
her, I was just
amazing.
like... And then I started... It was really...
How was
quite
your
something.
preview?
My preview went great.
Yeah, what did you say?
I basically said, like, I just did a basic introduction, and then I was saying how the outer beauty attracts, but it's the inner beauty that truly captivates the heart. And that is a quote that's very dear to my heart, so...
Adorable. But I think we're all kind of distracted by Cynthia Bailey.
Yeah.
I forgot, because I know, obviously, we're slightly trained in terms of when you're walking into an interview room to make sure you make eye contact with all the judges.
Exactly.
I messed it completely up. I literally stared at her the whole time. And everyone's like, "Well, what do you think about the other judges?" I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even think I made eye contact with other judges. I was staring at Cynthia the whole time. She is my favorite. I have no words. Anyway,
No,
they
I
should
had a
really
good
warn
start,
us, though.
Yeah.
A warning would be nice. You know, who's the judging panel? I just want to know so that I'm not starstruck when I walk in there.
Like, next time they'll just have, like, Channing Tatum pop up. And you'll be like,
Yeah! Or Morris Chestnut or
just
Tay
like-
Diggs. And you're like, come on, guys. You don't think you should have told us? Oh, anywho.
But both of you
anywho.
seem pretty calm and collected and
Yeah.
confident about how it went, right?
Yeah. I'd
I
say
mean,
so.
You have your interview tomorrow.
Yeah, mine's
so
tomorrow, so.
I got mine over with.
Lucky.
So wait, what are you going to do now? What's the rest of your day look like?
Well, honestly, I'm just gonna chill, relax. I mean, I promised myself I would go to a spa since before I won Miss Curaçao, and I still haven't done that. And that was like 2 October, so we're quite a few months down. I still didn't get a good back rub. Any takers? Anybody who wants to give me a back rub, please.
A nice
Take
back rub
me.
would be wonderful. And for those that don't know, I went to Curaçao in October and
Yeah.
saw Chanel crowns Miss Curaçao. Mind you, they wanted Pia, but Pia was busy, so they had to settle for me.
I think that worked out nicely.
You said what?
I think that worked out nicely.
Yeah,
Yes,
it worked
it
out
did.
nicely because she became my buddy. So we're roommates now because we're buds.
Yes.
So yeah, that's how everyone's like, it's kind of random that you're with Curaçao. I'm like, well, I went to go to see her pageant, so we had a chance to click, and then she came to New York
Exactly.
City a month later.
Yeah, and we went to Red Lobster.
And
she taught me how to crack crab legs for the first time in my life, so that was interesting.
Which is slightly odd because she lives on an island, so I figure island people know how to eat crab legs, and she had no idea what she was doing.
My etiquette literally went right out the window. Like, I was like struggling.
She was using a fork, and I'm like, "What are you doing with the fork?" She didn't know what she was doing, so no. I just went through and cracked all of them.
She was a professional. She was.
I'm obsessed. Because I'm from DC, so crabs is like big, especially Maryland crabs, blue crabs, all that. It's big in DC. So there's a really awesome place in Maryland that I go to have crab legs. Literally every time I go back to visit DC. So anyway, love crab legs.
And tomorrow, what's tomorrow?
Preliminaries.
We also have dress rehearsal in the morning, and after the preliminaries, we have national costume.
Yeah, we have the national costume.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I forgot the time is preliminaries is at 8 p.m.
Yes, it is.
I might be wrong.
8 p.m. Manila time.
Okay, 8 p.m. Manila time, which is
Will it be live
7 a.m.
7 a.m. Eastern
time.
Is it
Standard
like a live
Time.
show?
It'll be streamed on the Miss U app, so be sure to download the Miss U app, and you guys will be able to see it streamed live. There's a couple changes that's happening this year.
Yes.
We won't individually be on the stage. We'll be walking out in threes for swimsuits and for evening gowns. So
that'll be interesting.
Yeah, we'll be sharing the stage and kind of strutting our stuffs together. So it should be pretty awesome. I'm excited to hit the stage. How often do you get to compete for Miss Universe? So.
I mean, once in a lifetime experience.
Once in a lifetime.
So.
And can you give us a little bit of an inside scoop on your national costumes?
Ooh, you go first. I don't even know what hers is. Have you seen pictures of mine? I want to know what hers is.
Well, mine is actually designed by a candidate that participated from Miss Curaçao.
Really?
She was the winning costume. Yeah, Kim Martina.
What year was that?
No. She participated. So
wait,
we had
what
a
year
national
was she?
costume show.
What year was she at Universe?
No, she was in the Miss Curaçao pageant.
Oh, I'm losing my mind. Okay. I thought she was a former Miss Curaçao. She competed in Miss Curaçao. Okay.
Yeah, gotcha. And I'm actually very proud to wear her design. And it's a bird called trupial in Curaçao. And it's very beautiful. It's like black and yellow and white. And I find it very edgy, so I'm in love with it. I feel honored to wear it. So I'm really, really happy to show it off.
Nice.
And you've tried it on and it's ready to go?
Yes, it's ready to go. There was some altercations. And it's perfect. It fits on like a glove, and I'm ready to rock it.
And where are you keeping it in your room?
Oh no, we actually have it in the hospitality room.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you can't get to it.
Hiding it. So mine was shipped because it's way too big to carry on the plane. I did bring a few pieces, but this will be my first time speaking on my national costume. So
dun dun dun
dun dun dun for everyone in the U.S. So everyone knows I'm in the military now. Obvious, it's been the forefront of what they've been kind of showing off in terms of my reign. So at first it was like, we have to do a military theme. We have to make sure that the uniform is and the costume is covered in camo and all this stuff. I'm like, guys, let's not go too army. I think they get it. So I was like, why don't we capture the essence of a soldier? And the essence of a soldier, they're considered a superhero. They're considered a fighter, a warrior, somebody that's like a gladiator all in one in the eyes of kids and even whoever they're fighting for in terms of U.S. citizens. So I was like, why don't we do a superhero theme? So that is exactly what I'm going to be, is a American superhero. So I have a really, really, really cute all platinum silver costume with a shield that has blue and red on it, and it's covered in platinum silver around the shield. And there's 2 eagles, which represents the military, specifically the Army Reserve. And it also has a really cool surprise that I do want you guys to have a small surprise. So there is a surprise that might pop up behind me. But the main thing is that it's a shield, and I have these a wings headgear where it's 2 wings that's kind of sticking off. I know I'm doing bad at describing, but I'm doing the best I can.
I honestly, when I saw it, I saw it.
Oh, you saw it?
I showed pictures. I can't.
But you haven't seen Curaçao's?
No. I couldn't keep my mouth shut. I was really excited. I was really excited.
Well, I like hers so much because it has like this Captain America feel.
Yeah.
But it's like this female Captain America feeling, but just all platinum. It's gorgeous.
That's a good way to put it. I didn't think of Captain America.
I felt like when I saw it, I was like, ooh, Captain America.
Yeah. Instead of the star, it's two-headed eagle. So it's quite cool. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it.
I'm glad you like it.
Glad you like it. Well, we wanted to keep it platinum silver because every year, all the Miss USAs, it's just so much red, white, and blue. I'm like, I think they get that our colors are red, white, and blue.
We gotta be different.
Yeah, a little bit different. So I'm like, why don't we do everything platinum silver? And then just one piece of it be red, white, and blue. And that's just the shield. So, yeah.
We good.
So you mentioned the essence of a soldier. I want to know, to each of you individually, what's the essence of Miss Universe?
Ooh, good question. You want to go first or me?
Well, I can go first. I think the essence of Miss Universe is to be confidently beautiful and radiate confidence from the inside and out. I feel like as a Miss Universe, you're supposed to touch anyone in your environment. You're supposed to be this positive, glowing, and approachable energy that anybody can come up to, that they can feel just a sense of love from. And to me, that's just the essence of Miss Universe. Confidently beautiful from the inside out.
Similar to hers. I agree totally. I think that the essence of a Miss Universe is confidently beautiful, and I think she's supposed to be a universal international representation of women. And I think that that's why it's so awesome that we're all on one stage, because we represent so much diversity. We represent our culture, we represent our values and our morals all on one stage, but still showing that we can stand here and represent women as a whole on a universal level. So to say that, I think that the essence of a Miss Universe is power. She represents a woman with so much going on in her life, but she's ready to put that on hold to focus on her causes, her advocacies, all these things that she's focused on doing, which is just changing the world. It's being confidently beautiful and inspiring women around the world to be confidently beautiful and be happy with the way they look, no matter their religion, their race, no matter any of those things. She's focused on representing a universal woman, and she's inspiring women around the world to do the same thing. So
Stacey just said she's an international ambassador.
Ooh.
Good one, Stacey.
Yes.
So kind of keeping that competition going a little here. Yeah. Why should you be Miss Universe?
You go first.
Each of you.
Oh, wow, really?
You go first. You go
like showing me other levels. You're like, let her go.
You want me to? I'll go first. You want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, I'll go first. So I believe that I should be Miss Universe because I believe that I represent universal women around the world. I represent women that are ready to fight for the things that they want. I represent a woman that is powerful, a woman that has been through so many hurdles in her life and has overcome them. And I think that if I were privileged enough to be crowned Miss Universe, I'd be able to inspire women around the world to not only fight for the things that they want, but to not care about the opinions of others. Bam.
And she winked in the end.
And I winked. Oh, thanks, guys. All right, Curaçao.
Well, I believe I should be Miss Universe because first and foremost, I want to be an inspiring woman, not just for women, but anyone else tuning in and feeling touched by my inspirational story. I would love to be a role model for little girls as well. In my country, I'm going to do a quick shout out to Sage. Thank you so much, Sage. I love you so much. This is a bracelet she gave to me. And, you know, I love to be a role model to these kids because they really do look up to me as a Miss Curaçao, and for me to have a platform where I could do it for kids all over the world, that would be perfect. Kids nowadays, they have so much access to the internet, and sometimes they see things that actually, in my opinion, shouldn't be exposed to them at such a young age. And being a Miss Universe, they can have someone that can guide them in the right direction. I also think it's super important as a Miss Universe for me to be an advocate for cancer. It's a cause that's very important to my heart. And yeah, I just want to be an inspiration to everybody to just fight for their dreams. I mean, you know, life is what you make it, and you got to give your best at it. So that's how I feel.
And I like the advocacy for cancer. The one thing I knew when me and Chanel met, I knew that we would bond and that we would click because we both have lost a parent not too long ago to cancer. So I knew that, you know, this would be fun and an amazing experience, but it's also an experience that's quite difficult because we're both missing one parent that we don't feel is able to be in their presence to experience this with us, but is here in spirit.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I mean, I carry my dad's bracelet along with me.
Which is a really cool bracelet.
Yeah, it is the bomb. Like, he likes hefty, you know.
Show it off. Let's see it.
Yeah, well, it's
so cool.
It's a fossil bracelet, and he got my name, my sister's name, and my brother's name engraved in white gold. And he gave it to me before he passed away, and it's like my good luck charm. Yeah. So even though it probably doesn't work with this outfit, I don't care. I rocked it. I went in there, and I was just like, shablam.
There you go.
Here you go. It's hefty.
There you go.
But yeah, it gives me, you know, a little boost. I actually brought this into my final exam in high school. He had passed away like literally a few months before, and I put it like with a photo, like a pocket photo on my desk, and I had put it there, and I was like, you better help me now.
No.
You better help me
your
now.
final struggle.
Yeah, on my literally my final struggle.
Oh, so, man. I just carry around. I mean, I don't have anything like that. That's really good memorabilia. I just have a photo of myself and my mom, and you know, it's inspiring because I know that they're here with us, and even Chanel has little moments where she feels like tingles, and I know you said that's like a representation of your dad. Yeah. She gets goosebumps. My mom usually visits me in my dreams, so. I had a really good dream with her last night. Anyway, we're not going to go too spiritual today, you know. Let's just focus on the competition, guys.
But it seems like you guys support each other a lot.
Yeah.
So in what other ways have you guys been going to have lunch together, going to different activities together, going to the gym together? What are you guys doing as roommates? Tell us about the life of a roommate.
Well, we haven't had time to hit the gym yet.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, yeah. It's
when you're coming back at 1 o'clock in the morning, okay, you have to be up at 4.
Exactly.
The gym is not gonna happen.
What is sleep?
Yeah, but we do. So what we do to make sure that we are working out, because we're in rehearsals a good amount of time, so we like to make sure that we're wearing heels.
So our calves.
There we go. So we're like constantly. So we're like constantly working out our calf muscles.
Let's see those heels.
There they go. Oh, don't zoom in on my toes. What if I see my feet? Anyway, it gives us a chance to kind of work out our thighs and our legs because we're constantly walking in rehearsals, and then a lot of girls will sit down and we'll do like leg ups and stuff.
Exactly.
Because that's our moment to kind of just make sure we're keeping the tone going. But we're moving around so much that it feels like our bodies look pretty good to not hit the gym in a couple of weeks.
I'm actually quite proud of myself. I mean, my abs are still there.
Yeah, mine too.
Have you been eating healthy? How's
about that?
Okay, should we be honest? Okay, we're
okay. I'm just gonna go. Be honest. We've been pigging out.
Yeah. I'll show you guys. Where's my bowl? I have a bowl.
I'm gonna show you.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I feel like, you know, we deserve this. So we go to the cafeteria and we bring back bowls, red velvet cake, chocolate cake, and I don't know what's down there.
I don't think you're even allowed to do that, but you guys are.
You know,
that's not mine.
We're not the only ones. All the girls do this. Okay.
No, I don't do this. I have no idea what you're talking about.
She'll be eating on it. It's okay.